There may have been distance. There may have been misunderstanding, even pain. You may have thought it was over. But the same God who created the human heart can turn it, soften it, and bring it back into alignment with His will. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever He will. Proverbs 21 verse 1. Sometimes God allows separation for a season. It's not to end the story, but to prepare both people. He uses the silence to heal wounds, to grow character, and to strengthen faith. What seems like loss may actually be God making space for restoration. Think of the prodigal son. He left his father's house, but the father never stopped loving him. And at the appointed time, the son returned, humbled, restored, and welcomed with open arms. For this my son was dead, and is alive again. He was lost, and is found. Luke 15:24. That's what God is saying to you. The one you've been praying about is not gone forever. He is working in their heart, bringing clarity, stirring conviction, and preparing the moment for reconciliation. But here is the key. You don't have to chase it, force it, or manipulate it. God Himself is the one sending them back. And when He does, it will be unmistakable. The peace will be there, the timing will be right, and His presence will confirm it. He hath made everything beautiful in His time. Ecclesiastes 3:11. So don't lose hope. Don't let discouragement convince you it's finished. If you are hearing this now, take it as your confirmation. God is sending that person back to you. You're coming back together, and this time, it will be stronger, healthier, and built on His foundation. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. Psalm 118 verse 23. My friend, when God says He is sending that person back, it also means He is preparing you. Sometimes we focus only on the other person, on what God is doing in their heart, but He is also shaping you to receive them in the right way. Reconciliation requires growth on both sides. God may be teaching you patience, building humility, or deepening your faith so that when the connection is restored, it won't collapse under the same pressures as before. And patience, experience, and experience, hope. Romans 5:4. Another thing to remember is this: God never restores halfway. When He sends this person back, it will not just be a return, it will carry healing. Conversations that were left unfinished will be completed. Wounds that felt too deep will be touched by His Spirit. He healeth the broken in heart and bindeth up their wounds. Psalm 147, verse 3. And here is the most important part. When they come back, you will see confirmation in their fruit. Their words will carry sincerity. Their actions will align with love, and their faith will draw you closer to God, not away from Him. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. Matthew 7:20. So don't just wait for their return. Pray for their preparation and for yours. Because when God joins hearts together again, it is not for temporary comfort, but for lasting covenant. And take this assurance: your story is not ending in separation. It is moving toward restoration. He hath made everything beautiful in His time. Ecclesiastes 3:11.
It is important to recognize that relationships sealed by God often attracts attacks from the enemy. These attacks can come in various forms, including conflicts arising from human shortcomings. However, it is crucial not to direct your fight towards your spouse. Instead, develop an understanding that these challenges are the work of the devil, aimed at undermining your joy and happiness in the relationship God has blessed you with. By acknowledging this truth, you can grow in the awareness that God is capable and willing to intervene in your relationship. With this understanding, you can find joy and have your happiness restored, as it is God's responsibility to thwart the works of the enemy in your life. With this perspective, worrying and trying to fix things on your own become unnecessary. If you have prayed for God's intervention in your broken relationship, trust that He will fix and restore it, because He hears and answers prayers. Restoring a broken relationship requires your active participation. One crucial role you must play is placing your faith in God. Trusting that no matter what went wrong in your relationship, God can and will fix it ignites a stronger faith within you. When your faith is strong, God can work to restore everything in your relationship. He will do it for you, and the thought of God working on your relationship brings you joy because the solution is not far away. God is the ultimate solution to your situation, and His power extends over everything that concerns you. As the word of the Lord says, He will perfect all that concerns you. When God is working on restoring your broken relationship, He will provide you with instructions on what to do, when to do it, and how to go about it. One of the essential instructions He may give you is to humble yourself. Humility is a powerful catalyst for healing and restoration. It involves acknowledging your mistakes, taking responsibility for your actions, and genuinely apologizing when you are at fault. The willingness to humble yourself and seek forgiveness opens the door for reconciliation and the rebuilding of trust. Seeking forgiveness is another critical component in the restoration process. When you ask for forgiveness, you acknowledge your shortcomings and ask the other person to release you from the burden of guilt. In the same way, when you extend forgiveness, you choose to let go of past hurts and commit to not bringing up those offenses again. Forgiveness creates a space for genuine healing and the renewal of the relationship. Also, God's peace and restoration, humility is the willingness to let go of pride. Broken relationships are fueled by ego, stubbornness, and a desire to be right. But God's peace calls for a different approach. It calls for humility, forgiveness, and a willingness to reconcile. As you submit to God's leading, He will soften hearts, break down barriers, and pave the way for reconciliation. Additionally, invite God into the center of your relationship. Make Him the foundation upon which your love is built. Seek His guidance, wisdom, and strength as you navigate challenges and make decisions. Cultivate a relationship with God individually and as a couple, allowing His presence to bring unity and peace. Prayer is a powerful tool to invite God's intervention to bring peace and restoration into your relationship.